What's good, everybody? Next, we're back with some more World of Warships Legends. As always, I am focused on Destroyer Life. And so, this new patch update that's coming out this week, let's get into what matters to us. The first notable thing is the base commander that comes with the Italian commanders, Campione. His base trait reduces all incoming damage by 0.2% per rank for a total of 4%. This will allow you to make a very tanky destroyer if you use it just right. Also with this update, the French destroyer line is fully released, which means you'll be able to get every ship on the tech tree, which is going to be awesome. The tier 7 is a phenomenal ship, and even Wargaming is saying it'll give the Fletcher a run for its money. And going along with a run for your money, we've got the Transformers release, and now we know which Transformers will be on which ships. We have Bumblebee on the Fletcher. The base trait will be increasing your engine boost all the way up to 20%. Well, the duration of your engine boost. And Rumble will be on the Tashkent, and his base trait will be increasing your destroyer's main gun range by up to 6%. Both of these commanders have a new skill called Calculated Inversion, which will improve your rudder shift and boost your acceleration while your smoke generator is active. But it also makes your smoke generator dissipate faster. It'll be a static 30% on that. Something, however, that will not be static is the camouflage system is changing. Camouflage system will now allow you to paint your own ship. This is far more complicated than this single video. This will probably need its own video, in all honesty. But the short story is you'll be able to collapse single camos into what will be called paint. It'll be a new currency, and you'll be able to use paint to create permanent camouflage for your ship. Beyond that, you'll be able to control the color of this camo, which will be phenomenal. There's a lot of questions, and I'm very, very interested to see what people will be able to create and just how far this will go. They also say you'll be able to create the historical camouflage for these ships, so that also will be fantastic. They say that this may not be in this particular update, but it will be rolled out in a future update. Speaking of camo, you'll now be able to convert boosters in a single shot. Instead of having to do the one by one, you can now do your boosters in bulk, which is magical, straight up magical, because that was one of the most time consuming things if you've ever tried to combine a booster to get to the next level. You'll now be able to do it in bulk. The most anticipated thing for me was the updates to the legendary system. This is legendary skill for your commander. We have changes that will impact how these legendary perks affect your ship in relation to how close you are to an enemy or how close you are to an ally, depending on the perk. So Unstoppable will now speed up damage control cooldown by 50% when you are in proximity of an enemy ship. That means that if you're in a Fletcher and you're trying to chase down a ship and they keep setting you on fire, or you're getting damaged by other ships, you'll be able to go ahead and pop your damage control 50% faster. That is awesome, right? Leviathan reduces the rudder shift time by 20% when you're in proximity of an enemy ship. This is the other skill that your gunboat captains will have, and this will allow you to chase down an enemy that much better. Like you'll be able to turn better and stay on top of your enemy better. So both of these have tiered levels, and I'll go over those in a second. Give me speed increases your destroyer's maximum speed by 10% when in proximity of an enemy ship. Mind you, when you use your skill boost, your engine boost, every line only goes up by 8%. So you get a 10% boost just by being within this proximity. It's amazing, right? Then you have Rather Be Torching, which shortens your destroyer's increased detectability time by 30% when you fire your guns in proximity of an allied ship. Now, these are, when you shoot in open water, you'll be spotted for 20 seconds. 30% off of that will drop you down to a 17. I'm not even going to do that. Cut. All right. Then you have Smagathon. Increases your torpedo speed by 10 knots when in proximity of an allied ship. Fully Packed speeds up consumable reload time by 30% when in the proximity of an allied ship. Now, if you're running Fully Packed and you have an Ashishio or a Yudachi, think about that, right? That's kind of crazy. You'll lose out on a lot of other utility, but being able to have multiple reload boosts and have them in a higher frequency of time is quite incredible. Now, some of the perks that will be changing that will impact our lives: Farsight reduces incoming torpedo damage to your ship by 30%. That is amazing. That is for battleships, though. And that means that if they are bundled up, then they're going to naturally be taking less damage. By the Book reduces incoming damage to your cruiser by 20% when near an ally. Same thing. Will to Rebuild automatically activates the repair party effect if your health is lower than 20%, even if your consumable was available or not. That's a big deal. So they'll start healing even if they don't have a repair party available, right? I wonder if that'll trigger with the guy who creates more HE damage when his repair party's active. Refill Station increases your cruiser's maximum firing range by 10% when in the proximity of an allied ship. So more range, 10% is significant. Running with Scissors will now increase your battleship's main gun shell damage by 15% when in proximity of an enemy. So the brawlers out there, they'll finally give you a reason to get closer. They're still not creating like a sustained situation, but it's something, right? Now, the one major nerf, the Kunetzov used to be able to get fires all day, every day, with very to little effort, very low effort. It can start fires all day. That's because of equilibrium of power. It was this. It creates like an explosion wherever your HE hits, and it triggers more fires. Now, there was only one commander with it, and that was Kunetzov. There might have been others in the Soviet line. However, now they moved it to the legendary tier, and they're adding it to Norman Scott and Thomas Kinkaid's arsenal. Also, they are reducing its chance to start a fire by 2%. So using that skill will reduce your HE fire chance by 2%, which is fascinating because it was literally the thing that was causing an incredible amount of fires. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, follow. There's always more content coming. Go ahead and drop a comment below letting me know which particular skill combinations you're most interested in seeing, and I can go ahead and try to produce some videos for you guys. And as always, there's more content coming. Peace.